Dark psychology isn't about monsters or villains from stories, it's about real people, sometimes even those we trust, using subtle manipulation, coercion, and deception to get what they want. These tactics aren't always obvious. They can be hidden in everyday conversations, in the way someone asks a favor, or even in the tone of a text message. The truth is, dark psychology is woven into the fabric of our daily lives, often in ways we don't immediately recognize. We're drawn to it because deep down, we sense it's happening all around us. On the news, in politics, at work, and even within our own families and friendships. It's not just a distant problem, it's personal. We watch, we listen, and we can't help but wonder, could this be happening to me? Have you ever agreed to something and later wondered why you said yes? Maybe you felt pressured, or maybe you just wanted to avoid an argument. That's the hidden power of psychological influence at play. Subtle, but incredibly effective. These tactics prey on our deepest needs, the need to belong, to be accepted, to avoid conflict, and to feel valued. They exploit our natural instincts to connect with others, sometimes twisting them against us. But understanding dark psychology isn't about learning to manipulate others, it's about seeing the invisible strings that might be controlling you, so you can cut them and reclaim your choices. Think of it as mental self-defense. Just like you might learn basic self-defense moves for your safety, knowing how to spot manipulation protects your mind and your decisions. You hope you never need it, but you're always safer if you do. This knowledge isn't just for experts or psychologists, it's for everyone. Anyone who wants to move through life with confidence, clarity, and eyes wide open can benefit from understanding these hidden dynamics. Once you recognize the game, you gain the power to step away, to set boundaries, and to choose your own path, instead of being led by someone else's agenda. It's time to stop being a pawn and start understanding the rules. Because when you know what's really happening, you can finally take control of your own story. Mind control isn't sci-fi, it's everyday influence, shaping your choices without you noticing. It's in ads, politics, even your relationships, persuasive language, emotional appeals, and subtle nudges. Social media and news frame your reality, bypassing your critical thinking and targeting your emotions. A simple sales trick, last one left, creates urgency and clouds your judgment. These tactics prey on your mental shortcuts and vulnerabilities. Mind control isn't about losing free will, it's about being steered without realizing it. The real question, who's influencing you, and why? Recognizing this is your first line of defense. Influence is everywhere, so stay aware and ask, am I choosing this, or am I being led? Let's break down the manipulator's toolkit and expose the subtle, often invisible ways they gain control. Manipulators rarely show their true intentions up front. Instead, they use a variety of psychological tricks, each designed to chip away at your confidence and independence, all while making you question your own reality. Manipulation twists facts, distorts the truth, and plays on your insecurities for personal gain, never for a win-win. They might exaggerate, omit details, or outright lie, all to keep you off balance and unsure of yourself. Love bombing is one of their favorite tactics. They overwhelm you with affection, gifts, and attention to get you hooked fast. But once you're invested, they suddenly pull away, leaving you desperate for their approval and affection, always chasing what once felt so real. Isolation is next. Manipulators slowly cut you off from friends and family, making you feel like they're the only one who truly understands you. Their goal is to become your sole source of support, so their voice is the only one you hear. They'll say things like, "No one understands you like I do," building an us against the world mentality. This creates a false sense of intimacy and loyalty, making it even harder to break free. Guilt-tripping and playing the victim are classic moves. Suddenly you're responsible for their happiness, and any attempt to set boundaries is met with tears, accusations, or silent treatment. After all I've done for you, they shift blame and keep you trapped in guilt, making you feel like you owe them, even when you've done nothing wrong. These tactics create confusion, dependency, and self-doubt. You start to question your own judgment, wondering if you're the problem, and lose sight of your own needs and boundaries. The manipulator's power grows as your confidence shrinks. The more you doubt yourself, the easier it is for them to control you, making it feel impossible to break free. But recognizing these moves is the first step. Once you see the patterns, you can start to break the cycle and reclaim your sense of self. Awareness is your best defense. Educate yourself, reach out for support, and remember that you're not alone in this experience. Don't let anyone rewrite your reality. You have the power to set boundaries, trust your instincts, and choose relationships that honor your worth. Persuasion isn't always bad. We use it daily to cooperate and connect. Healthy influence is open and respectful. You're free to say no. But when persuasion turns to coercion, choice disappears. High-pressure sales, cults, or controlling partners use emotional threats and relentless pressure. If you loved me, you'd do this. That's not a request, it's control. Coercion erodes your ability to think clearly and act freely. The same tools that build bridges can build cages. The difference? Consent and respect. Learn to spot when influence crosses the line. Recognizing coercion is the first step to reclaiming your freedom. Gaslighting is the ultimate mind game, making you doubt your memory, perception, and sanity. The gaslighter denies reality, says, "You're imagining things," or "You're too sensitive." Over time, you start to question yourself and trust their version of events. In toxic workplaces, a boss might steal your ideas and then claim you're overreacting. In relationships, "You're crazy, I never said that," becomes a weapon. They may even recruit others to back up their story, isolating you further. The goal, make you dependent on their reality. Gaslighting erodes your confidence and keeps you compliant. Recognize the signs, trust your memory, and seek outside perspectives. Don't let anyone dismantle your reality. Now, how do you protect yourself? Trust your gut. If something feels off, pay attention. Set clear boundaries and don't apologize for them. No is a complete sentence. Manipulators test your limits. Your job is to hold firm. Talk to trusted friends or a therapist. Outside perspectives break the manipulator's spell. Keep a journal of events and conversations. It's your reality check when things get twisted. Boundaries, support, and self-awareness are your armor. Don't isolate. Connection is your lifeline. The more you practice, the stronger you get. Your reality is worth defending. We've exposed the tactics. Now let's talk about what comes next. Recognizing manipulation is only the first step. The real power lies in what you do with that knowledge. Now it's time to reclaim your power. Knowledge is your shield. It protects you from falling into old traps and empowers you to make better choices for yourself every day. You're no longer in the dark. With awareness comes clarity, and with clarity comes confidence. Don't become paranoid. Just stay aware and trust your instincts. Remember, you have the right to feel safe and respected. Stay grounded, breathe deeply, and surround yourself with people who uplift you. Authentic living is your best defense. Know your values, trust your judgment, and honor your feelings. Manipulators prey on insecurity. Self-respect makes you untouchable. Set boundaries, nurture your support system, and don't be afraid to say no when something doesn't feel right. Choose who gets close to you with intention. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table, and that's okay. Protect your energy and invest in relationships that are healthy and reciprocal. You're the author of your story. Every day is a new page. Write it with courage, honesty, and self-respect. Don't hand over the pen. Take the wheel, choose your path, and own your life. The journey is yours to shape, and every decision brings you closer to your authentic self. You have the right to decide your direction and your company. Surround yourself with those who respect your boundaries and celebrate your growth. Be the hero of your own life. Embrace your strengths, learn from your challenges, and keep moving forward with purpose. No one else can do it for you. The power to live authentically and take back control is, and always will be,